On 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Grizzlies center Steven Adams is playing for a team he once battled. Adams said, "I won that 2014 series. Zach Randolph punched me in the face, and he couldn't play Game 7. So I claimed that victory." And Kevin, Adams took that punch and didn't react, but his jaw was so sore he couldn't eat much else. He said, "I was mad because I love food." Well, so do I. Back to you.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, David. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Brandon Clark is out there with Adams, and it's Morant in at the 1. And for Golden State, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Curry. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Green in at the 5, patrolling the paint. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Here's Wiggins. Poked away. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Bain. 5 to shoot to the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Wiggins.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Outside, Bain. And the pass to Clark. Back to Bain. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Curry. The dish to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving it around. Shoots it up. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Now here's Morant. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Both free throws good from Morant. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Going inside, power down with both hands.
Wow, Dillon Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now Wiggins. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, do you think it should be moved till later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an all-star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
That free throw, no good.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Morant against Curry. Now here's Morant, guarded closely. Adams' shot is good.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. Passes to Green. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You look at Denver, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Grizzlies, they're a little disappointing. The execution has been up and down all season. And while there's still a lot left to play for, everyone knows this team is still capable of more.
Brooks against Wiggins. The pass to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Adams has got his second basket.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. He kicks it to Wiggins. Dishes it to Kuminga. Green breaking loose, and Kuminga gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, wow. Goodness, man. And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Wiggins outside. Here's Curry with the three. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Clark. Outside, Bain. He dishes it to Morant. Clock at 6. Pass to Brooks. It's stolen by Kuminga. Green breaking loose. Kuminga, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Curry fires from way outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clark against Green. Clark kicks to Bain. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors leader. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Warriors getting another chance here. Here's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Clark. And again, Memphis no good. Warriors leading by 4. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Wiggins and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Poole's checked in for the Warriors. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant looking around. Payne finds Jackson. Over Wiggins. That misses off the backboard. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Some changes for Golden State. Lamb is checked in for Curry. It's Thompson in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Warriors leading by 5. Poole, the pass to Lamb. Kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Poole. Morant with the steal. Here's Brooks. Bain. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
To the left side wing. Inside. Jackson down low. Covered by Lamb. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight. And the Warriors with possession here. 3-point lead. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Outside for Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. A three-pointer is right on target.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Jackson's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Thompson outside. Back to Poole. Golden State moving it around. Lamb against Jackson. Poole. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
That's good from Poole. Moody's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. So he gets them both.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Morant outside. On the wing, Bane. There's the basket. Poole. It's rebounded by Memphis. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Aldama's checked in. Williams comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now, here's Moody. Kennard covering. And it's Green missing.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Aldama. Drops in the layup for two.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Poole. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Now here's Moody. Not a lot of room. Pass to Green. Here's Thompson. Excellent D there from Williams. Memphis with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Down low. Jones, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Williams gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Lamb kicks to Thompson. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 5. And Green puts up a deep three. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Pass to Thompson. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Passes it to Kennard. From deep. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, here's Moody. Kennard covering. And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Down low, here's Jackson. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Williams against Thompson. Poked loose. Shoots a fader, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Kennard. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Jackson has the open look. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And really gifted in terms of the physical attributes. And we really see that when Wiggins is out on the break.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morant against Curry. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of a game.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. The pass to DiVincenzo. Payton outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. 6 to shoot. Payton outside. Over Brooks. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And the rejection by Jackson. Kuminga, no good. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Brooks. Lays it up off the glass. Brooks has got 7.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
The Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Payton up top. Pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry. And it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
No good on the free throw. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Curry against Morant. Shoots over Curry, and that one's good. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. That's tipped. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Payton. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
On defense, the Warriors trailing by 10. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
He kicks it to Curry. Shot left block. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooks outside. Morant passes to Adams. Over Curry. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Morant. And that's now 6 points for Steven Adams. Warriors trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
DiVincenzo finds Thompson. Kuminga with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding. Just a force on the backboard.
It's an improving skill for Wiggins, moving the ball, but he's focused on improving that aspect of his skill set.
And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And here is DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. Kuminga kicks to Wiggins. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. Second chance shot. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Warriors trail by 13. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Now Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Kuminga. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Morant against Curry. Here's Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Outside Curry. Pass to DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Curry against Morant. Shot clock at 3. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one's good. Morant.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Curry. He had 19 points in the win against Brooklyn.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Now Morant. 13 points in the game. Clark outside. Here's Bain. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Morant. Off with the layup.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 17-point game. For 3. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 6.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the 3-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Thompson inside. He's against Clark. And the rejection by Clark. Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Clark left side. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Warriors trail by 16. Curry finds Thompson. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Lamb is checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Aldama's checked in, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Bain. Lamb passes to DiVincenzo. From 6 away, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Moody's checked in for JaMychal Green. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jaren Jackson comes in for Adams. And it's Luke Kennard in for Clark. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Morant with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to Aldama. 3-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Passes it to Moody. Unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Left side Jackson. He feeds it to Jones. The shot from the low post is good. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Warriors trail by 19. The pass to Moody. Here's Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And here is Moody. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A shot by Payton, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Morant. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds in the game. The Warriors shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Payton outside. Over Kennard.
And once in a while, a team will have this kind of night where nothing is working, but it's still early. They have a chance to play themselves out of this funk if they just keep battling.
Aldama passes to Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Kennard's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Payton passes to Lamb. Back to Payton. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Jones up top, guarded by Poole. Offensive rebound. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Banked in off the glass. Aldama's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Poole kicks to Lamb. Clock at 4. Payton in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Payton can't get that one to fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jones finds Jackson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Jones. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. He goes up again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
For Memphis, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. 6 seconds left in the first half. Wiggins from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure they have the players to change that.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Jonathan Kuminga, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's JaMychal Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Bane. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Green against Adams. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. Misses the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Brooks finds Bane. Good on the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Curry passes to DiVincenzo. Golden State moving the ball around. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Enzo Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant outside. Outside, Bane. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Clark. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Outside, Green. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe. A second chance effort. Here's Green. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Morant with it. Kuminga on him. And it's Morant missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. Shoots over Morant.
I like Morant's workmanlike approach on D. He finds good matchups and makes an impact. An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0-4.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
DiVincenzo finds Kuminga. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
The Warriors shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Thompson outside. Passes to Green, stolen by Brooks. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Now the pass to Kuminga. To end the cold streak. That shot is off. Adams, some nice D.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And that one's good by Clark.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Curry. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pass to Morant. Here's Clark, defended by Kuminga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Curry. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 8 points.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Bane passes to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Morant against Curry. Morant outside. Passes it to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lamb. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Thompson kicks to DiVincenzo. Brooks against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Green.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Knocks it loose. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors with some changes. Baldwin, he's checked in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. On defense, the Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Bane, no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Curry's shot is good.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Brooks outside. Bane looking around. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poole with no one around. Off target from outside.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Morant kicks to Clark. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Bane. Lamb, good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Curry against Morant. Outside, Bain. Pass to Clark. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. DiVincenzo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Poole. Clock at 6. And it's Lamb atop the key. Shot from the top of the key. Misses off the right iron.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Bain against DiVincenzo. And that one, good. Bain's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Deflects the pass. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. Lays it in off the breakaway.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number one reason why they're winning right now.
Now Curry. 10 points for him. Here's DiVincenzo. Poole the pass to Lamb. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Two shot.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Lamb, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Aldama's checked in. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And so he's able to get one of 2. Going to high school in the L.A. area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
The Warriors shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Moody the pass to Poole. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Poole. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Both free throws good from Poole. Jones with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Outside Williams. Pass to Jackson. Back to Williams. Kennard the pass to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wiggins. Wiggins with the rebound. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And here is Poole. He's got 6. Payton can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The feed to Jackson. Over Wiggins. And again, Memphis no good. 1:52 left to play in the third. To the middle, Hayton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Grizzlies shooting around 48% so far in the third. Payton against Jones. On the wing, Williams. The three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Moody. Back to Poole. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. And they recover it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
The Warriors shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Warriors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Memphis with it. Now here's Jones. Pass to Williams. Poole with the steal. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga. Payton's got 6.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Warriors shooting terrible so far in the second half. Down around 26%. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The 3 from Poole. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. One second left, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Grizzlies out in front, running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Ball's got to move, all right? So just start driving and kicking and moving it on, all right? Just settle in. Make easy, simple passes.
And, Greg, the offense doesn't look very fluid right now.
I mean, not enough movement. When the ball is zipping around, this team much more difficult to defend.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Aldama in at the power forwards position. Here's Jerome. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. Memphis moving it around. Off target with the open look. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Right side Lamb. Now here's Iguodala. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
No good on that one. You know, Richard, the one thing that jumps out at you about Gary Payton II is his incredible leaping ability.
Oh, man, he is an elite athlete. I love watching him rise up, especially because he's a little guy, as well as the way he uses his athleticism on the defensive end. It's what's made him such a valuable part of this rotation.
That's off as well, so he misses both. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Knocked away, and the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Baldwin, who's checked in for the Warriors. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now, here's Kennard. Defense right on him. He gets stolen by Lamb. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones. Pass to Williams. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So Iguodala will go to the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
And guys, how about Andre Iguodala?
One of the most beloved guys in this league. Not only a great guy to have on your team, but one of the hardest workers out there. And look, I've given him one too many compliments, but he does have the clutch gene. Seems to show up in the biggest moments.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Luke Kennard.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Tillman, and he banks in the layup.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Teardrop shot. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jones looking for an opening. On the wing, Williams. From the arc. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Passes it to Baldwin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders. You have academies in basketball. You now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Inside, here's Tillman. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Tillman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Jerome. And the pass to Moody. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Pass to Conchar. Kicks it to Williams. Covered by Lamb. And it's Williams with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Moody. Now Iguodala. To the paint. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Passes it to Jones. Wide open. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Here's Jerome. There's the pass to Moody. Here's Jerome. And a missed layup.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Left side, Jones. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Moody. Now the dish to Lamb. Iguodala, the pass to Baldwin. Here's Lamb. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Jones. Pass to Williams. Back to Jones. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes to Baldwin. Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Last on the first.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. The pass to Concho. No one near him. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Iguodala with it. Plays it up and banks it in. Iguodala's got 5 points now this quarter.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low.
And here's Jones. Covered by Lamb. Back to Jones. Pulls up from the corner. Memphis the rebound. Pass to Concho. Here's Tillman. He's covered by Iguodala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now, here's Moody. Williams with the steal. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball. I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Outside, Jones. Pass to Conchar. Got a piece of it. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
He's off on the first. Peyton, he's checked in for Moody. And he's good on the second. And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Jones against Peyton. Here's Conchar over Lamb. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Down low. Fades back. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Peyton. On the wing, Lamb. Poked away. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Conchar. Williams kicks to Jones. And the 3 off target. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. To the middle. Here's Peyton.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Peyton. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Ja Morant.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's Baldwin. Conchar pulls it in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Jones. Pass to Tillman. 16 seconds left in the game. And he comes up with the deuce.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Iguodala with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Ja. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.